Hello. Hi, I don't know if anyone's here yet, but I just got my dog settled down over there, my support dog. Hi, super weird bros. So my family's here, that's good. I'm just gonna hang out here and start working on my blanket. This whole live stream is just gonna be me kind of catching up on my crochet temperature blanket. And if anybody wants to come hang out and work on their temperature blanket, that's cool. Or if you just want to come hang out and chat, that's also cool. Good sound. Okay, awesome. This is my first live stream. I've done one other one on TikTok, but I'm not going to count that because I had no clue what I was doing. But this is my first real live stream. And so I'm kind of nervous and kind of not sure what I'm doing, but I think it's going to be good. So far, so good. So I'm just going to kind of hang out and wait and see if people start showing up. And then we will get to crocheting and chatting. So I'll show you. I guess I'll go ahead and switch to my other camera. I have my dog in the background here, Daisy, as you can see, and she is very confused as to why she's allowed in the basement right now because she's not normally allowed in here. But there she is. Daisy, say hello. Anyways, okay, so I have my temperature blanket here, and I was just gonna have this camera over here with my hands and then my face over here, and hopefully that's cool. But I'll just kind of work on this, I guess, and for a little bit, because I have been told by my children that you're supposed to wait a few minutes before you start talking, really, because you're waiting for people to show up. So I'm going to kind of do that, but if anybody has anything they want to say or anything, that's cool. I will respond. But in the meantime, I'm just going to go ahead and start working on this. Really, Daisy? All right. My dog has abandoned me already. But I guess I'll start talking about my blanket a little bit because this is my first temperature blanket that I have made. I have seen crochet temperature blankets, you know, every year. I always see them and I always think, oh, I should do one, and then I never do. And this year I decided I would do it and I would kind of document the process. So if anybody has never made one before and you're wanting to know how to do it, I have a video that I did about a month ago over on my channel, and I linked in the description to this video as well, and you can go check that out. And I talk all about my whole plan, what yarn I'm using, and my stitch, but I'll kind of talk about it today too. My dog is going to walk around and smell everything. If you hear a weird noise, it's just her. But so I'm using the linen stitch or the moss stitch for my blanket, which is a pretty common stitch to use for this kind of project because it's such a short stitch. I know it's not because if you do too tall of a stitch, your blanket's going to be like as wide as your bedroom, and you don't necessarily want that. So I wanted to go with a short one, and that way it'll be about the size of like a twin size blanket. It should be, because I'm not making it too wide. I'm making it as wide as a twin size blanket. And so far so good. I'm really thinking that this was a good choice. It's easy to remember. You just make a single crochet and then you make a chain in between. And then you just work in the chain spaces. And it's really nice and easy. Oh, we got some people. Hi, everyone. Okay, hi. Hi, Cindy and Trixie. Hello. Oh, I got a visitor. I can't read that. Hold on. Oh, okay. Thank you. Thank you. Hi, everyone. I gotta remember to multitask and do two things at once. I'm not always great at that, but I will do my best. But if anybody has anything, are you working on a crochet temperature blanket this year? Or are you working on what projects are you working on? I would love to hear. I'm always excited to hear about other people's projects, not just, you know, I like to see what everybody's working on. I'm trying not to get behind on this blanket. I am about 10 days behind right now. And so I probably won't get all 10 days caught up today because I think that will take me, I'm thinking this will probably be about an hour at most. And I don't want to be here for too long just working on it. So I am going to do as best as I can today though. Hi Stacy, thanks for stopping by. I'm so happy you guys came to say hello. I guess since there's some people here, I'll go ahead and do my little opening spiel thingy. Let's see, I have a different thing. Okay, there, now it's with my face. I'm totally new to all this, so I'm just like trying to learn all this technology and everything. I just wanted to say thank you so much for coming by to hang out with me. I really appreciate it. Oh, awesome. You're working on your temperature blanket right now. Yay. I thought it would be fun if we could get caught up together because I know I'm behind and it's like accountability partners kind of here. I just wanted to say a few things. There's some links down in the description of, like I said, the video that I did showing my plan for my temperature blanket. It's all in the description. And you'll also see, and this is not like, you don't have to do this or anything, but you'll see a thing. A lot of times I have people ask me how they can support the channel. So I put a little thing in the corner of the screen that says donate or support me at Ko-Fi or Ko-Fi. I don't know how to pronounce it. And you'll see a thing in the chat. If you are interested and you wanted to donate, feel free. By no means are you obligated or anything. You know, I'm just happy you're here. But I just wanted to let you guys know because I get that question a lot. And besides that, I just figured I would sit here and crochet and chat with you guys and let me know if you got any questions or anything. Crocheting an Afghan with granny squares. Oh, nice. That is another thing on my to-do list as well. I love granny squares, so that's really cool. All right, well, that's pretty much, let me see. Oh, hold on, I got notes. I got notes because I won't remember what I'm supposed to say. Let's see. Yeah, that's pretty much, I was going to tell you about the yarn I'm using. I don't know if you guys watched the other video already, but I'm using, it's called Brava Tweed, and it's by We Crochet and Knit Picks. And this was the first time I've used this yarn. I've used Brava, but I've never used the tweed one, and I really like it. So if you're ever looking for like a nice squishy worsted weight acrylic yarn, this has been nice. It's very soft, and I really like the colors it comes in. So I just thought I'd let you guys know that it's going well so far with this yarn. But yeah, so that's that. I'm gonna get back to working on my blanket. My dog left. She abandoned me. What kind of an emotional support dog is she anyways? But oh, my yarn's got little lint coming off. But yeah, so we had a little bit of a cold snap, as I'm sure many of you did, a big cold snap. And so I'm doing the coldest colors right now. This is from that look about what a week ago or so that we had that really cold weather, and then it got warm again. So I was kind of excited though because that meant I got to use all my colors. I wanted to get to use the coldest color, which is this light blue. But yeah, there is a lot of really cool patterns on YouTube and on just like on people's blogs and stuff for temperature blankets. I've seen some really cool ideas. They have, you know, the granny square ones, and I've seen like linen stitch like I'm doing, but like in squares, and I've seen all kinds of really cool ideas. And I may have to put my glasses on. I'm starting to get eye strain. So if there's a weird glare on my glasses, I'm sorry. That's just how it goes. But gotta have not having eye strain. It's not fun. So yeah, I'm about 10 rows behind. So I don't know if I'll get them all done today or not, but I will try my best. So, well, let's see. I was going to try to think of some things to talk about. I have some projects that I'm working on that I'm very excited about. They're not ready or anything. I'm working on a lot of crochet patterns this year and that I'm going to share with you guys. But the thing about crochet patterns, like real more in-depth designs, is they take a little longer to come up with. They can take a little longer to test. You got to get them all tested and everything. So in the meantime, I'm trying to figure out more stuff like this I can do in between to kind of fill in the gaps. But I'm very excited about some of the patterns I'm going to be sharing with you guys. I'm working on, I'm not going to give you too many details because then I feel like if I change it, I've let you down. And I don't want to do that. But I got like a sweater pattern I'm working on and a tank top. It's like a wide strap type of thing. Something that I would actually wear. And what else do I have? Let's see. I got a blanket. Besides this blanket, I got another blanket I'm working on. I have a bandana pattern that I'm working on that is almost done, and a few other things, and I'm very excited. But it's gonna be like easy, like casual, like cozy type stuff, or not the tank top. That's not really cozy, but like not too fancy. Like I really just like simple, basic style. It's just kind of how I am. So it's going to be kind of like that. So, and I'm planning on making the patterns very easy to follow because I don't like patterns that are complicated. Personally, I have a hard time following them. I get I get lost easily. So I'm going to kind of make patterns that are, for people like that who are into easy to follow patterns. So hopefully those will be good and you guys will enjoy that. Let's see. Oh, we got tacos in the chat. Oh, the Wi-Fi. Oh, wonderful. That's good. Hi, super weird bros with the frog and the thumbs up and the tacos. That's my children. My children are watching my live stream. Aren't they sweet? Let's see. Where am I? Okay, there I am. All right. Hi, Potter Speedruns. How are you? I hope everybody is having a lovely Friday evening. You are in a panic. Oh, don't be in a panic. It's okay. It will be okay. I have my mother-in-law and my husband are in the chat as my moderators because I don't know what I'm doing and I need moral support, and they're awesome. They're like the most supportive people in the world, and they're my family, so it's awesome. So let's see, where am I here? How far have I even gone? I'm like halfway through this row. I think I was timing myself one day, not that long ago, to see how long it takes me to do a row. It takes me about 7 minutes if I'm not like multitasking. So I don't think I'm going to get all 10 done because that would take me 70 minutes and I would have to not be multitasking. So it's probably going to take me like 3 hours. So no, I'm not going to probably get all of it done, but that's okay. That is okay. I feel like I can hear myself upstairs. It's weird. Okay. Well, once I get to the end of this row, I have a couple things I wanted to share because I picked up some yarn the other day at Joann's that was on sale, and a piece of hair stuck in my yarn. That's gross. I found some yarn that I've never seen, but then I looked it up and it was on sale, and apparently it's been out for like a year, so I'm just behind the times, but that's okay. But I wanted to ask if I wanted to put it out there and see if anybody's made anything with a certain yarn. Let me see what it's called. I'll show you in a second. Well, I'll just show you now. It's Karen, or I can't pronounce things. Karen Colorama Halo, and it's oh my god, my camera is so confusing. I don't know where things are. Okay, perfect phasing, and I got two of them, two colors. I actually got two of each color, but I got the blue and this gray, and I thought they were so soft and fluffy and pretty. So if anyone has made these, or made anything with these, please let me know because I'm kind of looking for ideas. Hi, Maria. Oh, from Greece. How cool. Hi, Nancy. Thanks for stopping by. And hi, Collector MJ. Thank you also for stopping by. I'm so happy everyone is here. But yeah, I grabbed that yarn the other day at Joann's. There was a big sale, and at our Joann's, it was such a big sale. It looked like there was like nothing left on the shelves. It was crazy. But it was a really good deal. I think it was buy one, get one half off. And I grabbed a few of them. Thank you, Collector MJ. I tried to make it cute. My husband helped me. He's very helpful with that kind of stuff. I'm not necessarily the best at it. Anyway, so yeah, I bought that yarn. I bought a few other yarns. I should have brought that down here too. I didn't think to. I got a baby blanket yarn. What was it? I don't remember. It was like a dappled. I think it was Bernat baby blanket, and it was dappled. Is the kind. It's like a color. It it kind of is a dappled color. It's got like the blue and the white, I think. And I was gonna use that to make a new baby blanket pattern, I think. Am I still, my hands, I'm having a hard time coordinating. But I was gonna try making a new baby blanket pattern with that, like an easy one. Kind of like I don't know if you guys have seen the simple baby blanket pattern I have on my channel. It's for one with a ruffle. And it's just a really basic pattern, but the ruffle makes it really cute. And I've had a lot of people tell me that they really like that pattern, and I really enjoyed making that pattern. So I was thinking another thing kind of in that realm, but with this other colored yarn might be really fun. My mother-in-law would love that blanket. I am sure she would. Maybe she'll get one for her birthday. Although that's pretty soon, so that's a lot of pressure. I don't know if I'll have it done by then. I'll try my best. Oh man, I'm almost at the end of the row, guys. One row down. I'm doing good. I'm actually doing better than I expected. I wasn't sure if I'd even be able to get one row done. Oh, what did he say? Okay, let's see. I'm making a blanket for my mother-in-law with a massive stash of wool ease I have. Oh, that is cool. Yeah, wool ease is good. It's nice and thick. The only problem for me is I'm allergic to wool. I get real itchy, but I love that yarn. It's a great yarn. So yeah, good yarn to make your mother-in-law blanket with for sure. I am sure she will appreciate that. What are you guys saying? Oh, my kids are just having a conversation in the chat. I don't know what's happening, but that's okay. I'm cool with it. All right, we're so close. So close. And I gotta make sure I don't mess up the last stitch because I'm not paying attention. Oh, okay, I don't know if you guys ever have your hair get stuck in your yarn. I swear. I guess that's just part of having a lot of hair. All right, here we go. Last stitch, and I made it. Okay, one row down. We're doing good. Let's see here. I got a list because I know myself and I will not know what I'm doing. I have a hard time following. I have all my, I'll show you what I got. I don't know if you guys saw this from my other video, but I'll show you. This is my, okay, I'll move my random notes that are just all over the place. But this is my chart. My camera, I don't know where it is. Okay, here. This is my chart. Nope, over here. And these are the high temperatures for each day. And this is a printable chart that's available if you go to this video for this that I have links down below. Then, oh, I'm glad I'm not the only one who shows my projects. I usually try to edit that stuff out, but we're live, so I can't. Anyways, you can get this printable stuff. There's this sheet to record all the daily temperatures, which I've been using. And then there's the, oh my gosh, I can't figure out where I'm going. Where am I? Okay, now I can't see me. Here I am. Okay, so this is the color key. It's where you put all the colors of yarn. And then there's a sample so I can just look at it and know what color I need. And then I got all my details over here in case, gosh, I'm really having a hard time with this camera, in case I forget like what size hook I was using or anything like that, because I always forget. And I got it all recorded. So if you, it's not too late to start a temperature blanket, even though it's already the end of January. You can totally go ahead and get started if you haven't started yet. Don't feel like you're behind. And you can go ahead and start. So if you go to that blog, there's a blog post and a video, and there's a form to go sign up for my newsletter, and then you get the free sheets. So go check that out if you haven't. I highly recommend it. Let's see, what else do we have here? Oh, my kids are talking about Vector. I don't know. I think it's from the Minions. I'm kind of out of the loop. I'm pretty sure it's from the Minions. All right. So now I have done that one. Now I gotta do it. I gotta change colors. Oh no, I didn't bring scissors. If anyone upstairs can hear me, if you would bring me a pair of scissors, I would be much obliged because I, of course, forgot them. But I can go ahead and start anyways. All right, my next color is this bright teal blue. And I hear rumbling upstairs. I think they're bringing me scissors. I knew I would forget something. I can't remember everything, right? I can't remember anything. Okay. Thank you. I appreciate it. Okay. Let me cut that tail. So, okay, what I've been doing, let me find, I don't want to cut the wrong yarn when I just joined. What I've been doing for my tails so far is I'm just leaving them, and, oh, this is my new, okay, hold on. Let me get my yarn organized. Okay, this is the one I just used. And I've been just leaving the tails hanging off on the side, like this, you know, if you can see. And my plan is, I have two plans, and I think I said that, I did, I explained this in the video, but I'll explain it again. I'm still not sure what I'm doing. My plan is to either leave it as fringe, like tie knots in all of them, and then maybe add some extra fringe, or I'm gonna have to weave them all in at the end and do a border, which is kind of what I'm leaning towards. I know it's gonna be more work, but I just really think the border could look really pretty. So, and I bought yarn for it, and I kind of like want to use it if I bought it. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes. If you're making a temperature blanket, how are you gonna do it? Are you gonna do with the border? Or are you gonna do with the fringe? Or are you doing something totally different? I would love to know what your plan is, because I'm still not 100% sure if that's my plan. I think it is. I mean, I think the border is my plan, but the other way is so much easier. So I don't know. We shall see. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Love that. Yeah, this is like my favorite color, I think, so far out of the blanket. This teal. I really like teal. I'm a big fan of teal and aqua blue and stuff, so that makes sense. And that's what I like about this yarn, because it came in such pretty colors and they all just kind of look pretty good together, I think, naturally. I'm not always the best at picking colors like that go together. I kind of struggle with that. I mean, I'd second guess it. I constantly, like, I'll pick something and then I'm not sure, and I'll go back and forth, and then by the time I'll buy yarn for something and then I end up not using it, and I have all this yarn that I haven't used because I didn't use it for what I was planning on using it for, but I get to it eventually. I'm sure I'm not the only one who's like that. You vote border? Yeah, I think I'm leaning towards border too. I think it would be worth the struggle of weaving all the ends in. So I'll definitely have to make a video of me weaving the ends in. That'll be fun. We can all be in pain together of the most unfun part of a crochet project. But that's okay. It's worth it. Let's see. Yeah, so I got this end of the blanket is obviously is pretty much all blues and a little bit of purple, which is to be expected because it's winter. And I have the yarn. I can't see it because my chair's in the way, but let's see. You can kind of see part of it. There's my yarn on the desk, but the light's kind of weird, so you can't really see it. I got a colorful light going on back there. But I have red and yellow and orange and green, and I got all kinds of colors. It's going to be really cool. I'm excited for this year to go. I mean, I'm not excited for the year to go by. I don't want it to like fly by, but I'm excited to see how this blanket turns out. I'm honestly looking forward to the process. Why does it say Harry Potter? Oh my goodness. Don't know what my children are doing. All right. But back to my temperature blanket details. The linen stitch is a really good stitch to use for a project like this because it's so short that you won't end up with a giant blanket, like I said before. I was actually originally planning on doing the sedge stitch, which is a really cool crochet stitch, or like it's like you take a couple stitches and put them together. I can't remember exactly which ones it is right now, but I really like it. I can never like remember it on the fly. I think it's like a half double and a single together, I think, or maybe a double and a single. I don't remember, but it looks really pretty. And I was gonna do that, but then I calculated it out, and it would have been like crazy long how big it would have been. So I nixed that plan. Oh, what do we got here? How many colors do you think you'll use? I think I'm going to end up using all of the colors I picked, which I believe are 10. Let me look real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes, 10. And then in between each month, I'm going to do a row in this kind of charcoal gray color. It's called asphalt. And then the border, I have another color too. So I don't think I'm using the border color for anything else. Let's see, it's Stratus. No. So the Stratus is kind of a gray color, and it's in the, well, here, I'll just grab it and show you, and then you'll know. And it has the little, let's see, I think it's this one. Nope, this one. Here it is. This is the Stratus color, and you see, it's gray, and oh, I missed, but that's going to be my border color, I believe. So I tried to keep it kind of neutral for the border, and that is my plan. Chicken nuggets or chicken sandwich? That's a good question. You mean from Chick-fil-A? I'm assuming you mean from Chick-fil-A. My kids are the biggest fans of Chick-fil-A that has ever existed. I'd say a chicken sandwich personally. The nuggets are good too, but I'm more of a sandwich person, I think, right now at this point. So, yeah. Oh, I know something else I was going to talk about. I got plans. I got all kinds of plans. I always got plans going on. But I have a plan for, I don't know if anyone is in here right now that is, oh my goodness, that is a loom knit fan or likes loom knitting. I have a few loom knitting tutorials that are pretty popular. And one of them is just for a really basic loom knit hat, and with the folded brim and all that stuff. And I was going to do a few, I don't know if I'm just going to do videos or if I'm going to make it like I don't know what I'm going to do exactly, but I'm going to take like a bunch of different sizes of looms and make different sizes of that same hat, like all the different sizes, and do like the different, like for a little, like a baby version, a toddler version, a little kid version, like, or older kid version, all those versions, because the one I have now is, it's a great patterns. It's the basic pattern, but it's the biggest size. It's like extra large adult. I mean, it fits me, but it's a little slouchy, and which I like. I like a slouchy beanie personally, but I always get people asking about how to make it for a child or, you know, a smaller adult or whatever. So I'm gonna make, I'll show you guys. I got more looms. I ordered a whole set. I put them down here because I don't have all the sizes. The sizes, this is a different set. This is like a, well, it's kind of like a, you know, not name brand set like, you know, you find on Amazon, but it had good reviews, and the pegs are like attached solidly, it looks like, so they shouldn't fall out. But this is a 41 pen loom, and the one I have is a 48 pen or peg or whatever you want to call it. And then there's all these other sizes, you see. And I was going to make different sizes using the ones I already have, and then these, and this one is so tiny. But yeah, so that'll be fun coming up pretty soon. So if you ever wanted to make a loom knit hat and you wanted to make a different size than just the standard adult size, I'll have all the information about that one of these days once I get that done. But let's see, how far have I gotten here? Okay, it's been like half an hour and I've done 1.5 rows. That's about what I expected, but that's okay. No big deal. I will get this done one way or the other. So are we still talking about chicken sandwiches? All right, cool. Chicken sandwiches are delicious. All right. Yep, so that's pretty much what is going on now with me. I was thinking, if you're watching this, even if you're watching this after it's over and it's uploaded, that's totally fine. But let me know if in the comments, like if you like live videos, or if you just aren't really a big fan, or you are, or whatever. And if so, like what kind of videos. I was thinking maybe I could do some tutorials like live. Like one example I had thought of was like the magic loop or the magic ring or the magic circle, whatever you want to call it. It's all the same thing. But we all know, like a lot of people really struggle with that. It is kind of confusing at first. And I was thinking that would be kind of a cool thing to make a live video about, because then you could be in the chat, and if you're still confused, you could say, hey, I'm still confused, and you show me from a different angle, and I could, you know, do that. And maybe eventually, you know, it would make sense, because I know I sometimes I really have to see things 10 times before I get it. So I'm cool with doing that. So I thought that might be kind of a fun thing to do. So let me know in the comments if that is something you're interested in. And like I said, even if you are watching this because I'm going to put this up on my channel after it is done being live. So you can still comment and I will still see it later on. But I thought that might be fun. All right. Oh. So I'm kind of thinking, I'm not sure. I think I'm going to probably get this row done and then maybe do like, I'll probably end up getting like one more row done before it's been an hour. So I don't want to be on here too long. We gotta make dinner. I gotta make some mashed potatoes for my kids. And I don't know what else we're making, but that is gotta happen next. Oh, thank you. Okay, no problem. No problem. I can do that. Let's see. I'm almost to the end of this row. So we're doing good. And I really like how it looks when you do like the stripes, like, I'll show you, like, you know, when you do the next color. I like how it looks with the linen stitch. I think it's cool because it kind of dips down into the previous color and it makes this pretty woven kind of look, I think. I think it's pretty cool. Mashed potatoes. Yep, mashed potatoes. It's gonna be great. Mashed potatoes. Yep, okay. So I have another crochet pattern that I am working on right now that is almost ready. I think I'll be sharing it next month. And it's gonna be cute. I don't want to give away too many details until it's ready, as I always do that, and then I change something later and I feel bad. But I'm excited. I'll share it with you when it's ready. It'll be a free pattern and video tutorial as well. Okay, we're almost to the end here. And yeah. You're so cool. Thanks. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. That's very true. Okay. It's going to be gorgeous. Oh, thank you. I think it is too. I think it's going to be really pretty, and I can't wait to see, because like making a blanket like this takes a long time, but it's kind of cool when you make a temperature blanket because you just have to do one row at a time each day, you know, and you don't have to, you get behind like I am, then you might have to, you know, get caught up, but it's not so overwhelming as like just trying to make a whole blanket at once. And sometimes that can seem like a lot to me. I don't know. I struggle with making things in regular size yarn, which is why you see so many patterns for gigantic yarn, because it's fast and, you know, it's just convenient. But this year I am determined to make things with regular size yarn. So you'll see more of that this year. All right. I think I am going to do one more row because it's taking me a lot longer to do these rows than I thought, but I mean, about how long I thought it would take. And that will maybe be good, or we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I'm guessing one more row is all I'm going to have time for, but we'll see. Oh, I got a knot. Okay, there we go. All right. I'm playing Roblox. Well, of course you are. Does anybody else's kids play Roblox all the time? Because that is what my kids like. Well, at least one of them likes to do a lot. But I guess I get it. If I was a kid in today's world, I'd probably be playing Roblox too, to be honest. So I get it. Me and my youngest have been playing Minecraft in the evenings, and he informed me that whenever we play tonight, I am supposed to help him make a mob farm, which I'm not sure what that means. I think it's something to do with XP. I don't know. I'm kind of out of the loop, but we'll see. I bought the same yarn that you bought, and I love it. I'm changing stitches in my rows. I hope it... Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I love this yarn too. I'm glad that you like it too. I thought it was really pretty yarn, and I can't wait. I hope that you are in the Facebook group because I would love to see a picture of it as you work on it. And that's another thing. There is a Facebook group that I started for this channel. Originally, I called it Yarn Stash Crochet or something, but it's going to be not just crochet. It's going to be mostly crochet, but it's going to have loom knitting and like knitting machine stuff, anything yarn related that I do on this channel. Because I have two channels, because I can't just pick one craft. I have to do everything and, you know, make more work for myself. But yeah, so there is sorry, I got off track. There is a Facebook group. I put a link in this video description if you want to come join it. If you aren't already, you know, I'm going to take my glasses off so there's not a glare. If you want to come join that, it's, you know, it's kind of small right now, but it's going to grow, and it's growing every day. And people have been sharing their blankets over there. I'm really excited. It's so much fun to see everybody's progress. And I'm going to be sharing stuff over there too. So be sure to come join our Facebook group. Link is in the description. And I also have another Facebook group, which is Macrame. It's, I oh gosh, what's it called? Macrame with Marching North. I don't even remember what it's called anymore. Macrame for Beginners and Beyond with Marching North. It's long. And that's my other Facebook group. So yeah, those are, well, the link to the Yarn Stash one's in the description. So be sure to check that out. But I would love to see everybody's blankets. I love seeing everybody's progress. It's so much fun. Everybody has such cool ideas, and I just like seeing all your cool ideas. And especially since you're using the same yarn as me, that's awesome. All right. Now we got the dark blue again. This is probably one of my favorite colors from this blanket so far. It is called, let me tell you, what's it called? Elderberry. It's called Elderberry, which is cool because it's kind of like, I'm into like herbs and stuff, and like herbalism and all that. And so elderberry is something that we use every year to stay nice and healthy. And I just like that. It reminds me of that. And I think it's a pretty color too. It's kind of a navy blue color. It's a great, oh, yep. It's a great Facebook group. I like the Facebook groups. They're fun. Everybody's like such a positive place to hang out. Everybody's so friendly and likes to share, and it's fun. So yeah, definitely check that out. Links down below. Yeah, I like this color a lot. This elderberry. Probably my favorite color so far in the blanket, honestly. The teal is one of my favorites, and the elderberry though, I don't know, I really like it. It's going to be so cool to see as the year goes by, see the colors kind of, shift from one side of the spectrum to the other. That's going to be really neat. I really think I'm going to do this every year now. I feel like now that I've started the temperature blanket tradition, this is the tradition. I've only done it once, but it's a tradition now. But I think I'm going to do it every year because this is fun, actually. And it kind of keeps you, keeps you crocheting, makes you work on something, helps you have some. It's nice to have a relaxing project that is just a simple stitch pattern. I don't have to think too hard. Would you say I will when I get a little farther because I started over? Oh, I understand that completely. That's just, I'm right, that's usually how I am as well, so I get it. It took me a few starts to get this one going, I'll tell you, but I finally did. Not going back now. I gotta keep going, unless I realize I totally screwed it up, and then I'd probably do the same thing. So I hear ya. I have to play a little catch up, but that's okay. It gives me something to work on, like on the weekends or when I'm watching a TV show or something. When I'm watching my husband play video games. That's fun. It's like when we first met and I used to watch him play video games and crochet. And I was really bad at crocheting back then, and I've gotten better. It's improved. All right. I remember when I crocheted a blanket, or I tried to crochet a blanket, like one of my first blankets, and it was the weirdest thing. It was like, like how you'll do, you'll be a new crocheter and you accidentally skip a stitch at the beginning, or you accidentally add a stitch somewhere or whatever, and the sides just got so wonky, and it was the weirdest shape, and we kept that for a long time, and it was just like a couple feet wide. It was the weirdest blanket. I don't know if my husband remembers that. I'm sure he does. Maybe he'll comment if he remembers it, if he's still here. Should have kept that. I should have showed it on the channel. That would have been pretty funny. We all have to start somewhere though, right? So that's where I started. And it's funny because like whenever I was learning how to crochet back, gosh, it's been almost 20 years now. but I struggled really bad at the beginning, and then like it took me many years, like 5 or so years or something, maybe longer, to get good at, like, to get to where I learned how to do it. Not good at it, but sufficient at it. But the thing that helped me the most was watching videos, whenever YouTube kind of became a thing. And I remember watching some YouTube tutorials and learning how to do it finally. And then it was just like great after that. So it's kind of why I decided to make videos, because I wanted to, also give people some help on that. And like, if I can help out, I'd love to. So hopefully I'm giving back to everyone that, because I learned that way, and it was really very helpful as a visual person, because, us visual people have a hard time with those. I remember learning, and it would be like a little book that would come like with a crochet pattern, and it would be like all written out, and I was so confused. There was no pictures. It was terrible. And it took me forever to figure that out. But then videos saved me, and I was able to learn how to crochet. So here we are. And loom knitting, speaking of which, was kind of one of my first things I learned how to do too. Like learning how to make a loom knit hat, which is basically the same one that I have the tutorial for, but a little different, was the first thing I finally felt like I made that like was done right. And I was so excited. So I love seeing people say they make a loom knit hat following that tutorial, and they're like, oh my gosh, I finally made something. And I'm like, yes, I know. I know that feeling. Anywho, all right, let's see. How far have I gotten on this row? I think I'm about 2/3 through it. Doing good. See, that's how I learned a lot of my crocheting too. I love yes, me too. I am a visual person, and the videos are a game changer. And I enjoy making them now. It's really fun. And I just love knowing that people are learning how to do stuff. It's like, yay, yes, we can do this. So if I can help out with that, it is always a good thing. And I watch videos too. I mean, they're great. I learned how to do so many things with YouTube. It's crazy how YouTube has changed our life. Like, I remember when we lived in our old house and we had to fix a toilet and we had to like replace, the inside guts, and we'd watch a YouTube video and we were like, now we're just like inside replacement experts. We're plumbers now. Not really, but it's crazy what you can do. Like just watching YouTube. I've learned so much. I've learned a bunch of stuff about like food preservation and stuff, like canning and all that kind of stuff. I learned watching some of my favorite YouTubers. There's just some really cool stuff. I will be right back. Where are you going, Super Weird Bros? Don't leave. All right. So, I should have brought, I said I had that other yarn. I should have brought that other yarn down here, because I was going to ask for opinions. I don't know if anybody noticed this yarn. If anybody has used this yarn before and you made anything, please tell me, because I still don't know what to make with this. And I love the way it feels. It's so squishy. I love it. But if you've ever seen this yarn, let me know. I gotta make something. It's a size 5 bulky, and it's acrylic and nylon and polyester. So, super, super artificial, but super soft. I really like it, the way it feels. So we'll see. I'm hoping to come up with something I can make with that. It has a pattern for a shawl on the label. So I guess that's one kind of thing you can make with it. But I don't know, maybe I'd do like a blanket or something. It would have to be kind of a small blanket. I only bought 2 of them though. How many? I gotta see. How big is it? It is 8 ounces. 481 yards. Okay, that's a pretty good amount. 481 yards. I might be able to make a small blanket with a couple of those. Or maybe if I do all 4 of them, maybe I'll make stripes. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. All right, where are we here? Check out Travelers. Yeah, that's my other channel that I've like not added anything to in forever. I do have a 3rd channel actually that I hopefully will have time to work on this year. I don't know, we'll see. But it's all about homestead stuff and gardening and you know, food preservation type things and stuff. And we moved last year. And so I was planning on starting on it again last year, but it just was too crazy with the move. But this year's garden is going to be pretty big compared to, well, it's not going to be on my deck, so that's a big step up. It's actually going to be in my yard, which I'm very excited about. And yeah, so we'll see. I can't make any promises though. We'll see. But it's called Traveled Roots Homestead if you're interested. And I haven't made a video on there in forever, but we'll see. Maybe I'll have time to do more of that this year. We'll see how that goes. But okay, let's see here. I got that row done. I think I'm gonna stop there because this is taking me a little bit of time. So I think I'm just gonna go ahead and stop. And I just will, let me see here. Let me see my setup here. There we go. Take off my glasses. And my nose is all glassesy. Anyway, all right, so I'm gonna stop there for today. I think that is enough of my temperature blanket. I got caught up with a whole 3 rows, but that's all right. That's good. That's still progress. So I just got to do 7 more rows and I'll be caught up. Maybe I can sit on the couch and work on that later after dinner, after we make mashed potatoes and whatever else we're making. Anywho, thank you so much for coming by and hanging out. I really appreciate it. Thank you to everybody in the chat. Thank you for coming and saying hi. I am thinking maybe I'll do more of this kind of thing. It's kind of fun. So if you ever have any ideas of anything you'd like to see a live video about, please feel free to leave a comment or send me an email. You know, all my information is in all the video descriptions, so you can usually find me down there. And I guess that's it for today. So I'll see you next time. Thank you, Trixie. I appreciate it so much. Thank you, everybody. And I guess I'll see you later. Bye-bye. And now I got to figure out how to end this.